Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new session in which we will try to understand the concept of magnitude of a vector. So, suppose that we have vector A which will look like xi plus yj plus zk. So this is our vector. So if anyone would ask you to find out magnitude of a vector, this is how you will represent magnitude of A. And how will you solve? You will be writing root over x square plus y square plus z square. So this is your magnitude. Then later we will be finding a cap. A cap means its direction. So this vector contains two information, its magnitude and its direction. So you have already magnitude. Now think about direction. Direction means what? Suppose that you have two things, thing A and thing B. And if I'll divide you by A, you will be left with what? B only, na? So if we have a vector xi plus yj plus zk, so this vector is containing magnitude and direction. So if I will divide this entity with the magnitude x square plus y square plus z square, this will have only direction. So this is your direction vector. Now we will understand this concept later as well. We have direction cosine, direction cosine, okay, and direction ratio, direction ratio. Now try to understand what is direction cosine. Direction cosine is the component of I, j, and k. So we represent cos alpha as direction cosine along x-axis, along y-axis means the angle made by the vector on x-axis, on y-axis, on z-axis. Okay, so this is x by root over x square plus y square plus z square, then cos beta along y-axis. So this by root over x square plus y square plus z square. Then we have gamma z by along z axis root over x square plus y square plus z square. Later we will call this cos alpha as L, M and N. If you will observe, if I will ask you to find out L square plus M square plus N square, you will end up having 1. This is very important result. Later we will understand this thing in detail and we will solve so many questions related to that as well. So suppose that you guys are handling vector. So I can ask you count of direction cosine. Okay. So it will have only one set. Okay. L, M and N. This is N. Sorry. Okay. If I will ask you count of direction ratio, so try to understand what is direction ratio. The same thing, LMN is also named as direction ratio, but in this part you will multiply this thing with some number. Suppose it is 2. everything with 2, everything with 1 by 2, everything 1 by 3, everything 1 by 4. So it will have infinite sets. Okay, I hope this part is clear. Now let's jump on to this question. So we have, let PQR be the points in the plane with the position vector this and this. So position vector means what? From origin. Okay, so this is OP, this is OQ, this is OR, this is OS. So O is always origin. So you can find out directly, you guys can find out the coordinate. So suppose that randomly I am considering a quadrilateral. Okay, random. We need to find out the shape of it. Suppose this is the shape. We have P, coordinate of P is what? -2, -1, 0. We have Q, 4, 0, 0. We have R, 3, 3, 0. We have S, -3, 2, 0. Okay, respectively. The quadrilateral PQRS must be. So you have to answer the shape of this quadrilateral. So for shape we need to find out the length PQ, okay, QR, RS, PS, also diagonal, because with the sides you cannot judge only. Okay, so suppose that we are interested in PQ, length PQ. So look at this. So it is 6 minus 4 minus 2 is 6. 6 is 36, 6 square, plus 1 plus 0. So this will come out to be 37, root 37. Okay. Now we will go with QR. So QR means what? 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 square is 1. 0 minus 3 is 3. 3 square is 9. And then 0. So it is root 10. Then RS. Okay, so again find out the distance. 3 minus 3 is 6. 6 square is 36. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 square is 1. Then we have 0. So it is root 37. Okay. Then PS. So PS is what? -3 plus 2 square 1, and then 9, and then 0. So it is root 10. So can I say that like PQ is root 37, RS is 37. This thing is root 10, this thing is root 10. So we can say that opposite sides are equal. Okay, so it may be a rectangle or it may be a parallelogram. Okay, now to make sure we need to go with diagonals, then only we can finalize whether it is, if diagonals are equal, it is a rectangle as well as parallelogram. If diagonals are unequal, it is parallelogram. Okay, so we will go with QS. Look at this QS. So 4 minus 3 is plus uh, 7. 7 square is 49, and then 4, and then 0. So we got 53. Then PR. PR is 3 minus minus 2 5, 25. 3 minus minus 1 4, 16, and then 0. So it is root 41. So diagonals are not equal. Okay. So since opposite sides are equal but diagonals are not equal, okay, therefore it is a parallelogram. Okay, I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in next session of Mathflix.